So I write a lot of fuck you poems, a lot of love poems too. And I write love poems about, like, I love the mole off to the left in the middle of your back because it looks like a star. Like it is a lot to accept my love. Like, I love hard. For our 6-month anniversary, I literally gave my boyfriend it was a book of things I love about him, and it was 25, 50-ish pages. Not all the things, just some. Just a brief on my lunch break, this is what I came up with. So, I am so sorry, Tom. This is a love poem to his anatomy. So fucking real. Look, you and I both know that when you stare her right in the eye, the vagina resembles nothing of a Georgia O'Keeffe painting. And I'll admit that from more than a few angles, and even without teeth, she definitely looks like something that could be in a Robert Rodriguez slasher. However, if on behalf of vaginas everywhere, I am willing to concede that, I also think that owners of penises everywhere should concede that in its flaccid state, an uncircumcised penis looks like the doctor made a mistake. Uncircumcised wieners, regardless of shape or size or flavor, all look like Mediterranean figs from the bulk section of Trader Joe's. That I have done my very best to stay away from them, and I have tried to stay away solely for aesthetic reasons. If we were to address the actual mechanics of the uncut skin flute, it becomes even more of a minefield. Don't let the boobs fool you. These hands have not explored nearly the dearth of man pipes you'd think, and dried fruit weens don't function in the same way as your standard ween. Standard weens have a normal on, hard, soft, off switch. An uncut soldier is way more complex. They live in flesh caves, for God's sake. And for a beginner, a flesh cave is a lot to manhandle. All in all, uncircumcised wieners are kind of terrifying. And I have been scarred, not just physically, but emotionally by the misfiring of horror show scale foreskin. I prefer circumcised wieners, and that is what I thought I was signing on for. For God's sake, you are a Jew! By canon, your people should have taken care of this at your birth. I am so sorry, Tom. But your parents are hippies. And exactly the kind of loving parents who would consider their adult sons longing for his foreskin, and as such, went au natural, thus forsaking Yahweh and skittish girls everywhere. And this is where I'd like to clarify. I love having sex with you. You have converted me to you. It's like your wiener is David Koresh showing me around the compound, and I am a naive schoolgirl with a thirst for Kool-Aid. You make my vagina explode glitter. Sex with you isn't an activity. It's a fucking experience, like IMAX. And I was terrified of your Hebrew hammer at first. You use many adjectives to describe yourself on your OkCupid profile. Uncircumcised uncircumcised was not among them. Your cock gave me the fear, and not in the, oh, this man of wiener is putting the fear of God in me, but in the, how do I even start to put this in my mouth, and what here goes first? Now, I love your wiener and would like to deliver a handwritten thank you note to your parents for choosing to let you keep your foreskin, but I feel like that would make Thanksgiving awkward. I love your cock, but I love just your cock. Convert, because you don't suddenly like cake, you like that cake.
Yeah.
And that is how I feel about your magical vagina exploding, delightfully uncircumcised cock. I like your cake. Or cock. Same thing.